Welcome to the news at 4 on Leadership Television. My name is Winifred Ogbebo. In a developing story, the Senate has amended the Electoral Act Amendment B to allow the electronic transmission of election results weeks after rejecting the provision, though with conditions attached. At an emergency plenary on Tuesday, lawmakers rescinded their earlier decision and re-amended the bill to permit electronic transmission of results from polling units to the Independent National Electoral Commission's result viewing portal, known as IREV. Under the new provision, electronic transmission is allowed, but where internet connectivity fails, the manually completed Form EC8A will serve as the primary source for result collation and declaration. The amendment, however, stops short of making electronic transmission mandatory, retaining manual collation as a fallback option in the event of technical or network challenges. The decision followed the adoption of a motion moved by the Senate Chief Whip, Senator Tahir Moguno, who said the reversal was in response to public expectations. The motion was seconded by the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Abba Moro. Senate President Godswill Akpabio subsequently put the motion to a voice vote, which received overwhelming support. In other news, the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, has accused some banks and financial institutions of undermining Nigeria's anti-corruption framework by allowing inactive and non-compliant companies to continue operations. Speaking in Abuja on Tuesday during an anti-corruption day event marking the CAC's 35th anniversary, Registrar General Hussaini Magaji, SAN, said the commission had forwarded 248 suspected fake company registrations to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for investigation and possible prosecution. Magaji also disclosed that 3 CAC staff members had been handed over to the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, over alleged professional misconduct. He stressed that companies without full disclosure of persons with significant control, PSC, are flagged as inactive and considered non-compliant. The CAC boss said the fictitious companies lack verifiable identities and failed to contribute to government revenue, adding that 15 additional suspicious entities had been submitted for investigation. He also called for a unified national registrar for beneficial ownership, warning that Nigeria's fragmented system creates loopholes for corruption and money laundering. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde are holding a closed-door meeting with former military President General Ibrahim Babangida in Minna, Niger State. Atiku arrived at Babangida's hilltop residence shortly after 1 p.m. on Tuesday and went straight into a private section with the former leader. Sources say the meeting is focused on electoral reforms, including electronic transmission of election results, new tax laws, and other national issues. About 40 minutes after the meeting began, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde joined the discussions. Neither Atiku nor Babangida had addressed journalists as of the time of filing this report. In the foreign news, a Norwegian court has heard fresh testimony accusing the son of Crown Princess Mette Marit of raping a woman while she slept, an allegation he denies. A second woman told the court in Oslo on Tuesday that Marius Borg Høiby, the 29-year-old son of Norway's future queen, raped her after an after-party in October 2023. She said the incident occurred in an apartment in the Lofoten Islands, where Høiby and his stepfather were visiting on a surfing trip. The woman testified that while she initially consented to sex, she later woke up to find Høiby continuing without her consent. Prosecutors presented a 5-second video allegedly filmed by Høiby, which they say shows the woman asleep. Data from her fitness watch was also submitted, indicating a heart rate pattern consistent with sleep. Høiby is facing 38 charges, including the alleged rape of 4 women and assaults against former partners. He has pleaded not guilty and risks up to 16 years in prison if convicted. The court also heard last week from another woman who accused him of rape during a separate incident in 2018. That concludes the news at 4 on Leadership Television. For more, log in to www.leadership.ng. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.